Well, hello, my YouTube family. I am coming to you just a little bit late. It is 6:02. I had to stop by the Western Beef. I had to pick me up some dinner, honey. Some stuff for the week because I don't want to do a drive-through situation every single day. It's time that you use your kitchen, Nancy, and maybe some of your pots and pans so you can cook something. Okay, so that's the reason for a little bit lateness here, little tardiness, as they say. So, okay, this is one of the newbies from last week that arrived. And I started off with a lip liner, much darker liner than the lipstick. It wasn't bad, but I should have had a liner closer to the lip look. Although I lined it extraordinarily light, you probably can't see it, but I used the liner Rimmel Lasting Finish in the color Cherry Kiss. Lined and filled was the Rimmel Moisture Renew lipstick in Red Alert. And I showed you Red Alert. And if you hear him in the background, I came home to a gift of throw up, and now he's the one that's bitching and moaning. Not after the day I've had, people. Not after the day I've had. Okay, so here is Red Alert. And here is Red Alert. And there you have it with a nice little sheen to it. It is the title of Moisture Renew is really on point. What is he doing? He has completely destroyed one of my shoe boxes, so I can kiss that one goodbye. It really holds in a lot of moisture, keeps my lips very, very moist. And by the time you start to feel a little bit of dryness, which I'd say is about after maybe 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours, it's time to touch up the lipstick anyway. So it really holds true to the title, Moisture Renew. So I'm very happy about that. This is in 505 Red Alert. And there you have it. A surprising package came, and it is a lip gloss. This is Emily Noel's fault. This woman is going to put me in the poorhouse. She made a video a while back of Milani plumping lip glosses. This is, what is it called? Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. That's the title of it. And this is in the shade Rosewood, which is the one that she was also speaking about. She said it's a shade that goes with everybody. Hello. It's not quite a nude, or actually it's closer to a nude than any other shade, I would imagine. So there you go. I'm in so many moods right now. I'm in the nude phase. I'm in the red phase. I'm in foundation. I am in foundation mode. I am trying to find, as if I really need to, trying to find a foundation so dewy because it has to match or surpass the LA Girl, the one that I am so madly in love with. I am trying to, now get me, because my skin is so dry, it'll just drink up anything. Now listen to me, is there a foundation so dewy that it'll leave you greasy? I'm looking for that foundation because I know on me it won't leave me greasy. It'll leave me dewy. It may leave some other person, like somebody who's got oily skin, it may leave them as a grease pit. But my skin is Sahara dry. So anything that is of the dewy, radiant, luminous, dewy, it has to surpass my LA Girl Pro Foundation. And I don't think there is one that surpasses that. I am wearing a foundation for the week, and this one is my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I'm very happy about this one. This is very moisturizing, and I love it ever so. Still doesn't surpass my Pro, what is it called? It's LA something. LA Girl Pro something. Anyway, Pro Coverage, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, every other foundation that I have, because all my foundations are Radiant, Luminous, Dewy, whatever, none of them have yet to come close to the LA Girl. I don't know what was holding me back for buying the LA Girl. I am so glad that I finally did. But yeah, this is the one I'm wearing today, and you know, it's leaving me with a nice, it's a bit of a glow. All of them will leave me with a bit of a glow. I have learned to not powder them down so much, and I'm very happy with the look. I am very, very, very happy with the look. In fact, the only thing that I really powder down is like my nose, my chin, and you know, where I put concealer under my eyes, and that's it. I used to do the whole thing, and then it would mattify the look, and then it would defeat the purpose of the dewy radiance that I'm looking for. Now I know how to work it, people. I know how to work it. Even he agrees. So that's it right now. So this is my new lip gloss. I still have another lipstick that I need to wear for you guys, and now I have a lip gloss. So I don't know what I'll be wearing tomorrow. I guess tune in and you will find out. Great weekend. Pop and I went to go see Mom on Saturday. It was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful, beautiful, the epitome of a beautiful fall day. We didn't stay that long. Normally, I mean, we don't stay long anyway, but it was a shorter visit than normal. I was following his lead, as I always do, and he just wanted to go in and out. Like, say hi, see her, and then that was it. And I'm trying to figure out why. I don't know. But I've noticed, and Saturday really keyed it for me. When we're walking to go see her, to go see, you know, her plaque, I put my arm around his arm because he puts his hands in his pockets, and I put my arm around his arm. And the closer we get to her name, the tighter he holds my arm, and he slows down. And he's like saying all the other names, and he's, you know, oh, look at, because my mom is buried in a veterans, I can't say grave site, but I guess that's what it is. Memorial, I guess that's what it is. Cemetery. That's the word I'm looking for, cemetery. And my father will be buried with her when his time comes, which I hope is 100 years from now. So the closer we get to her plaque, the slower he walks, and he starts looking at all the names and all the vets, and oh, he was a private, he was a general, and he does this all the time, but now he's doing it more and more. And it's taking him slower to get to her. I don't understand why. It's been 11 years. It's been 11 years. But it's still very painful for him. And it's a bit of a twinge for me as well. But he just kind of squeezes my hand, my arm. Every time he wants to stop, he squeezes my arm. And I didn't say anything about it. I just noticed it. I just noticed the signs, and I just follow his lead. And the closer we get to her, he's like, are we there yet? Where is she? Where is she? She's at the other end. So we said, you know, we spoke to her, but it was, hey, how you doing? Okay, you're in there? All right, okay, talk to you later. And then he wanted to leave. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But maybe he wasn't feeling it, or maybe he was feeling it too much and he wanted to leave right away. So, you know, we did our normal. We went to go see her, and then afterwards we went to IHOP. I was hungry as a mofo. And he was pretty hungry too, because he's always very hungry after he sees her. And he was relatively, he had his stack of pancakes, and I had my crepes. I always had my Swedish crepes because those were Mom's favorite, and then they soon became my favorite. So Swedish crepes, bacon, and hash browns. That is mine. He usually gets 3 stacks of pancakes. Sometimes he gets hash browns, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he gets bacon, sometimes he doesn't. He had 3 stacks of pancakes. He drank a lot of coffee. And I think that was it. Oh, and he had some rye toast. And that was his breakfast meal. So, I don't know, maybe there was a lot going on in his mind. He was feeling a little anxious. I didn't want to question him about it. He wouldn't have told me. If there was anything really on his mind, he wouldn't have told me anyway. So that was Saturday. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I could have easily gone to get my hair done, but I did not. When I go out, I do what I have to do, and then I leave. And if I'm not in the mode of doing what I should be doing, like a little extra something, like going to get your hair done, I just wasn't feeling it. But this Saturday, like, I'm already gearing up for this Saturday. So hopefully, weather permitting, I will get it done this Saturday. Pray for me. Okay, because I know y'all are tired of seeing this. I'm tired of seeing it my own damn self. And it's on my own head, okay? So who's more tired? I ask you. All right. Today, work-wise, I gave Queen of Darkness my dates, my days off. So they're in. So I'm sure she's written them down. I wrote them down for her, and I gave them to her. And those are the days I've got off. I've got my copy. We're all good. We're copacetic. So that is that. With that, upon that, starting next month into December, when you see me, you see me. When you don't, you don't. That's all I have to tell you. Okay? So that's just that with that. Upon that, this is Lips of the Day. I do have some eyeshadow. It's like a reddish, kind of a auburnish kind of. Actually, I can show you what it is. It's from my W7 Blazin. Neutrals on Fire. That's what it's called. It was supposed to be a dupe for something, and I don't remember what it was a dupe for. Anyway, seeing, of course, that they don't have names. Oh, wait a minute. They do have names. Oh, these do have names. I am wearing the shade 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm wearing the shade Lava, although it doesn't look like it's lava. I don't know, people. 4, 5, 6. No, I'm wearing the shade Hot Sauce. Yeah, that makes better sense because that's what it looks like. This one right here. Of course, it changes colors. When you see it, it's kind of like a dark brick red, but on the screen, that's definitely what it doesn't look like. But that's it right there. It is called Hot Sauce. Me love you a lot. Hot Sauce, people. There you go. There you go. Using up my eyeshadows. Fall and winter eyeshadow season. So there it is. That's it. That's all. I have nothing else to tell you. today the phones, not so much the people today, although there were some that were just, just annoying as hell. There was one that was causing a commotion early in the morning, and thankfully Queen of Darkness was already in, and I had to tell her, there is somebody out in the reception area who is stirring up a little bit of trouble, and she would like to speak to you. It's got something to do about her timesheets. The timesheets are due at 10 o'clock, and on November 4th, they're going to change to 8:30. You want to hear somebody complain, bitch and moan? That'll be that day. But here we go. You know that they do at 10 o'clock, right? They're not taking them at 10:01. That's how strict she wants them to be. She wants the payroll department to pick the timesheets up at 10 o'clock. Close up where the timesheets get dropped off in. Close it up, and at 10:01, if anybody's coming on after that, sorry, you're officially late. I mean, I know it's kind of silly. It's like 10:01, you still can't take it. But that is her rule. 10 o'clock is 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is not 9:59, although you still have time. 10 o'clock is not 10:01. 10 o'clock is 10 o'clock. So when they empty out the basket or the bins where the timesheets, like they're little boxes, they look like little mini mailboxes. When the payroll department empties them out and they take them back into the payroll department, when that door closes, that is it. You don't have a shot. So this woman who was bitching and moaning, she came in at like 10:03. No, I think she was 10:01 because there was a guy who came in at 10:03. And he was bitching and moaning too. She started to make a ruckus. I can't believe it. I was just a minute late. What? Now this is going to be 2 weeks I'm not going to be getting paid? What the hell is going on? And she was getting louder and louder and louder. And I said, do you want to speak to somebody? Yeah, I want to speak to somebody. I want to speak to somebody now. I said, okay, hold on, right. I'll be right with you. Went into Queen of Darkness, told her about this fool that's in the reception area, starting a commotion. She said, oh, okay, bring her in. I opened the door. I said, you can come in and see my supervisor. She walked right on in. By the time she walked out, tail between her legs, she didn't say nothing to me except thank you and goodbye. Oh, we thank you and goodbye now? But you are boasting and all big and bad now. But you thank you and goodbye. It almost wasn't the same person. Then the guy who came in, he was dropping off his timesheet for his mother. And when he opened up the mailbox and he saw that there weren't any timesheets there, he said, what? They took the timesheets already? I said, yeah, they took the timesheets at 10. But it's 10:03. I said, yeah, but they take them at 10. Oh, y'all not going to take the timesheets? I said, you could drop it in there, but you won't get paid until next week. Oh, that's some bullshit right now. I said, do you want to speak to anybody? Hold up, I'll let you know. He went to go sit his skinny, scrawny, fat ass over there. Yeah, I said skinny, scrawny, fat ass, but he's a skinny, scrawny, ugly dude. He went to go sit in the corner. And I said, well, if you want to speak to your coordinator, this is not for me. I'm dropping this off for somebody else. I said, well, okay, you could drop it off. And I am really trying to keep my composure. I am trying to keep my composure because that's what I have to do. I have to be professional while they act the fool. So he went to go sit down. I told him he needed to fill out a coordinator sheet. He didn't do that. I said, do you want to speak to a coordinator? I don't need to speak to anybody. Oh, okay. So he just sat there. And it was getting like almost time for my lunch. I didn't go to lunch until like 12:30. That was due to, what's her name? Um, oh Lord, I'm forgetting the names that I named these people. Hold on, it's at the tip of my tongue. Alpha, thank you. It was Alpha's turn to cover me. She covers me on Mondays. And I see the time going, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say a word. But by 12:30, I was like really beginning to starve. But like 12:10, he was still. I said, who would you like? I said, sir, who would you like to speak with? Because you could see the coordinators now. Let me just call my mother to see what's going on. And he came closer to sit closer to the desk. So I hear the mother on his phone. Why didn't you just drop the damn timesheet in the mailbox? And he's like, yeah, but ma, they're not gonna pick up. Just drop the fucking timesheet in the mailbox. Boy, just drop the sheet in the mailbox. And I'm just looking at him like, he got up. He was so damn embarrassed. He didn't even look at me and just walked out. He didn't say thank you. He didn't say boo. He just up and walked out. The last thing he said was, okay, Mom. He dropped off the timesheet in the box and just kept it pushing. Dumbass. No, you big and bad. You tough. You saying all of this. And then when your mother speaks to you and tells you, fool, just drop the timesheet. Because even she must have known that he was going to be late. So she wasn't going to make a big stink about it. Just drop the timesheet in the box. I love when they get so embarrassed that it's tails between their, like they can't shrink small enough. You think screaming at me is going to do what? Is going to make you get your way? You can scream at me all you want to. After you finish screaming at me, I am going to tell Queen of Darkness, by the way, there's somebody screaming at me out there. She will handle it. Just like, thank you very much, bye. But what happened to the screaming and the, I can't believe this shit. What happened to all of that? Okay, so that was my morning. I could not wait until lunchtime. I had a chalupa from Taco Bell. Them things are good. I'm sorry. I had a double chalupa, so they're like big. I like them that way as opposed to the regular small chalupas, because the bigger chalupas are scooped in, like they have a deeper divot in the shell, and they hold a lot more. So as opposed to getting a regular chalupa, which is really skinny, and then they when they wrap it up, they squish it, which I cannot stand. But when it's big like that, they can't squish it, so they have to kind of wrap it up, and you can open it up that way. So I was very happy with my lunch today. All right, people. I keep saying that's it, that's all, and then here I go still talking, and it's it's only Monday. It's not even Friday. Normally this happens to me on Friday, but no, it's Monday and it's over. Monday is over. You hear? Okay. So that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. You guys are on assignment. You have to find the dewiest, which will hopefully have my shade range. The dewiest of the dewy, to the point where it leaves you greasy, because it won't leave me greasy. It'll give me the dew that I'm looking for, like I'm always looking for. The look I've got is fine. I love it. Radiant, luminous, all of this. You know me. You know me. And I think I have already found the dewiest of the dewy, which is the LA Girl Pro coverage. But you know I want to try to up. Now it's a test to see if something else can surpass that. So look for a foundation that'll leave you greasy. It won't leave me greasy. Run along now, people. Run along. Help a sister out, okay? I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Because you know what shade this is, right? Y'all thought I forgot? You know what shade this is. Right. Yes, that's what this shade is. And yeah, that's it. That's all. This is Lips of the Day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think of these red lips. And I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.